My name's Deloshier. I've been a member of Mt.Gilead since 2019. I've always had a dream of opening a daycare, but it just didn't seem logical to me. I have been a public school teacher for 11 years in the public school system, teaching kindergarten through third grade. But the school system has changed a lot since I first started. They started making me go to classes where, we had to get ready for what's being implemented, where kids were being introduced to different sexualities and being okay with being other genders that they weren't. And that just didn't sit right with my spirit. And then I also decided to apply for a Dean of Students job, which got the same salary as a teacher, but it was kind of a step up as in terms of roles. But I didn't get that position, so that really crushed me and crushed my faith and took away some of my confidence. When I was pregnant, I really didn't want to put her into a daycare. Then I started to think about my daycare idea at the time. During maternity leave, I started, looking at ways I could possibly, just keep one or two kids just so I can, get my teacher salary. My husband and I met with Bishop in March, and I had printed out a logo and just laid out some ideas that I had. After he reviewed it and asked some questions, he said that it looked like a good idea. He was on board. He said that, he believed in the idea. He loved my logo, which was Kingdom Kids Care is the name of the daycare. And he was for it. So that kind of gave me the confidence to move forward. However, still some doubt in my mind. I kind of, still went along with the process, but I was just kind of asking God for something small. I had a lot of reservations about, how I would make a steady income and if I would be able to, help my husband supply for our family and how would that look like. But there were two messages that really stuck out to me that Bishop preached on. And one was from November 6th. And before he got into his message, he said, you were born for this. It's your time. It's your season.
It's your season.
And then that was confirmation. Like, okay, God, this is my time, it's my season. And then as the message kept going, Bishop said, we were made to produce. And then he started mentioning how every time we see the testimonies on the screen or we hear the testimonies from our church, that it grows our confidence. And that's exactly what I needed at the moment. I needed confidence. At first, I was getting no business at all. So I was kind of skeptical about the whole daycare situation. And then I went back to our conversation with Bishop, and he told me to create a website. And at first, I forgot about that suggestion. Not knowing what I was doing, I created the website. And sure enough, as soon as I created the website, within 2 days, I had multiple people reaching out that they wanted to come view my home to inquire about the daycare. I was praying for 3 kids, but I ended up within 1 week getting about 6 kids interested in visiting the daycare. So I got my 6 kids and I was super excited because with 6 kids, I was already making my salary and a little more than 11 years of teaching with a master's degree. So it's like, God, I trust you. My man of God was on board. I already see you moving supernaturally with supernatural speed. And it just started flowing. It was kid after kid after kid. And within, I don't even think it was 2 weeks that I put out that I was opening my daycare up to more kids, that I was full again with the wait list. At this point, even with paying assistance, I'm making double what I would have made as an 11-year teacher with my master's degree. And I never, ever, ever thought that I would be able to make this income and still do what I love and do it God's way. Because again, it's Kingdom Kids Care and we do devotional daily. They listen to their gospel songs. They're learning about the word, and I don't have to teach the worldly system that the public schools wanted me to teach. When Bishop said that there would be a leak in the dam and then it would just be wide open and we wouldn't be able to stop it. So not only in January did I hire my 3 assistants, and my business was flourishing where I was full and to capacity, but I got a letter in the mail on January 2nd. And in that letter, it told me that all of my student loans were paid for. There was over $57,000 of student loans that I had not paid for. And it was through a COVID program, but the thing is, I never finished the paperwork for this program. So I didn't even qualify to get my student loans paid for. But again, Bishop said we have favor, and when that dam is broken, there's no stopping.